Welcome, Leo. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for November the 17th through to the 23rd, 2014. So first of all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you so much for subscribing, truly. Thank you for the support. So let's get to you. Now we have the Ace of Wands as your first card, so it's all about your higher thought when it comes to the balance in your life, how things balance, how you're working towards the balance. Okay, so this is a card where you really need to be honest with yourself. Am I happy here? What would make me happy here? Should I still be here? Do I need to move forward, move on, move someplace different in a new direction? Am I walking towards my soul's longing, my desires, my dreams, my passions? Is it giving me balance? Is it giving me happiness? That's what you really need to look at this week, okay? With the Ace of Wands here. It's kind of like a new way of thinking. It's like you're taking off the blinders and you're really seeing the situations around you for what they really are. And therefore you can make very good, honest interpretations on if they are exactly exalting you on your path or pulling you down. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords, if you go into the basic meaning of this card, is the soldiers would come back from battle, and they would take off their armor, they would hang up their weapons, and they would lay down, and they would recuperate. They would regain their strength. They would say a prayer of thanks for making it to this point. For some reason, my incense is all over the place tonight here, so I'm not on fire. The incense is just being pulled towards us tonight for some wild and weird reason, because I've always got it going, but tonight you may see these little smoky hazes going through. That's what it is. So it's having those conversations with God, your angels, your spirit guides, saying thank you for bringing you to this point in time and protecting you in the future again. And bringing in empowerment, bringing in enlightenment into situations. And when it's the privacy of just you and your God, your angels, your spirit guides, you can be totally honest about the situation, totally about your happiness, about how much joy it brings you. Now, the King of Wands is all about optimism. Getting that bounce in your step. Understanding. So, I think perhaps the energy is going to be very much that you are looking at yourself. You're looking at everything in your life. You're seeing how much happiness you have. And then you have the optimism of, I can change it if I want. I can make my reality whatever I want my reality to be, and I want it this way. It's that seeing the big picture. Understanding your strength, understanding your wisdom. And using it to go forward on your path. Okay, and we have the Lovers. So if you're looking for a relationship, this is definitely a week for it. If you're looking to grow that relationship that you're in stronger, one of unity, this is the week for it. Strong passion, strong desires, growing together as one, making a plan in unity to go forward, you being strengthened by another, and they are strengthened by you. And do you have that strength in the relationship? I think the majority of you actually do, because you have the King of Wands there with the optimism and the strength and the high thinking and the knowledge and, the love of animals, the love of creation. But we have the Five of Cups for the energy moving throughout the whole week. And this tells me that there are places in your life where you're not satisfied, you're not happy. It doesn't bring you joy. It doesn't make you want to jump out of bed in the morning and just get going on the day because you can't wait to start it. So if there's roadblocks in your life, if there's places and parts of your life that you want to change or you feel that you can't go forward because of it, then you need to back up and really look at it. Because those roadblocks won't go away. And we want to go forward. We want to go forward in a strength. So this is our recoup time to look at it inwardly and understand what those roadblocks are and how we're going to dismantle them. How they are not going to be a part of our life going forward. And that's the energy this week. It's having those really meditation, prayer, maybe writing things out, maybe designing a picture board of, but I really don't think it's the picture board thing. I don't think it's that kind of big picture. I think it's your heart. It's your happiness inside. It's your passion and it's your desire. And that leading the way. And what's stopping that from leading the way? Okay, it's not about how big the car is or how big the boat is or how big the house is. Or, well, it could be how passionate the relationship is. But I think it's truly your happiness that we're looking at. Okay, your well-being, your inner strength, your strength in you. Okay, we have the moon as the unconscious energy. Okay, and this is a wild, untamed spirit. Okay, this is you trying to find balance and harmony. You being able to balance your ego and your heart. You deriving pleasure out of your every step. With a balance going forward. With a knowing of where you're going and what you want and why you're getting it. It's an understanding too of what you've been through. And realizing your strength. And it's that untamed wild spirit that got you to this point. By being strong about yourself and who you are. Realize your worth. Realize your value. Okay? Now, it's almost like you're going through all these roadblocks, all this inner looking at really your outer life and how it meshes with your happiness, your joy, your want to get up in the morning and jump out of bed and start the day because it's great to be alive kind of feeling. And so I really think that you have to make the conscious declaration this week, okay? The magician is the overriding vibration for the week. So it's you saying, no, I want it this way. I want my life to look like this. I want my relationship to look like this. I want my job to look like this. I want my bank statement to look like this. Now, what am I going to do? It definitely depends on your actions. But more so it has to do with your thought process and the way that you are looking at things. So stay positive this week. Don't let the negative slip in. Okay? Anything that isn't right in your life, you can fix. You can heal from it. You can move on. So make those declarations of how you're going to move forward and why you're going to move forward. And as we go out of this week and into next week, the energy is the Page of Swords, okay? And it's almost like you kind of figure out so much this week that next week you're going to be like, okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this party started. And you might even want to knee-jerk something, do something just out of the ordinary, just for the shock value, just to kind of see if everybody's paying attention. Or just to move into the new energy. That you're ready, okay? Now, I highly advise that you don't do that when it's this card, okay? But it is the feeling, okay? The Page of Swords wants to get out there and have some action and do something. And the motivation is there, the positive feeling is there, and we're stuck here thinking. Okay, so it's actually, I think, as the weekend comes around and you go into next week, the thinking part of it is really going to start driving you nuts, and you really want to see some firm action in your life, some firm movement forward, and it's based on your thoughts of this week. So as much as you want to move forward, as much as you'd like to knee-jerk your life fast forward, go through this week. Really understand of who you are, what you deserve, and how you want your life to unfold before you. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.